What's up, guys? Let's take a quick look at Novo Nordisk, the Danish pharmaceutical maker, ticker symbol NVO. Novo Nordisk is a European pharmaceutical powerhouse. Founded in Denmark, they're the largest healthcare company in Europe. They supplied the world with over 50% of its insulin, but lately they've given us Ozempic and Wegovy, two very popular drugs. And lately they've been working on Rybelsus, which is an oral GLP-1 medication. So for everyone that's afraid of needles and looking to switch over to a pill, they're working on that too. In the second quarter of 2025, Novo Nordisk posted a revenue of $11 billion, which was well below analyst expectations of $77 billion. Revenue, earnings per share, and net profit were all lower compared to the previous quarter, but still up greater than 20% from last year. Wegovy sales alone were up in Q2 by 67% compared to Q1, hitting an all-time quarterly high at $3 billion. And Novo's cash holdings increased 165% from the previous quarter, protecting their R&D department as well as their dividend payout. The company said that it would now focus on cutting costs and sharpening its commercial focus to streamline the production of GLP-1 drugs. The company is pursuing legal countermeasures against knockoff GLP-1 drugs as well. And Novo Nordisk also has two more weight loss drugs in the pipeline. Looking at a 5-year chart, we can see that there was a lot of hype in the share price. The same way that people once stood in line for Jordans, the same way people once stood in line for iPhones, is the way that people were waiting around for Wegovy and for Ozempic. Once that hype started to taper off, you could see the share price start to taper off as well. And now looking at the chart, we've leveled off around to where the share price was at in 2022. And for those who were in 2022, you can remember that there was a stock market sell-off in 2022. So we're back to the lows of 2022. But as we look at an earnings chart, you can see that earnings have been steady and stable since 2015. So towards the center of the chart, you can break out 2020 to 2023, where earnings were right around 40 cents a share. In 2023 to 2025, earnings haven't dropped below 60 cents a share yet. So the stock is giving us 2022 prices while still paying out 2024 and 2025 earnings, and earnings are still growing. So where do we get in at? Looking at the technical data, you can see that the 20-day moving average is around $55.38 a share. Checking the charts tonight, that's where the futures market has them opening up at. The 50-day and the 200-day moving average are still well above that price, $65.03 and $79.34 respectively. That means that we have a long way to get in before this stock gets back to overbought territory. So with the projected growth rate of 21% and a dividend payout north of 3.5%, consider doing some homework and talking to your advisor about Novo Nordisk. It may be the next stock to add to your portfolio that brings you one step closer to the life of your dreams.